From now on, we will go to Gyeongbokgung Palace from Deoksugung Palace. Ready? Go! Facing Deoksugung Palace, go to the right. Keep going straight until the crosswalk comes out. Gyeongbokgung Palace is the primary palace of the Joseon dynasty that was established in 1395 after the foundation of the dynasty in 1392. Mountain at the backdrop and a wide Yukdo Street unfolds before Gyeongbokgung Gate, the main gate of the palace. The name Gyeongbok means that the new dynasty shall have good fortunes and prosper. Gyeongbokgung Palace was the very place where Hunmin Jeongeum was created and distributed. Gyeongbokgung Palace was destroyed during the Japanese invasion in 1592. It was left in ruins for many years, only to be restored in 1867, 270 years after the war's end. During the restoration by King Gyeongbokgung, the palace was added with new buildings such as Gyeongbokgung Palace, Taewonjin Hall, and Gyeongbokgung. In particular, Okoru Pavilion at Gyeongbokgung Palace is where the tragic incident of the assassination of Empress Myeongsong took place. The shameful Korea-Japan Treaty of 1910 marked the beginning of the systematic destruction of Gyeongbokgung Palace. Most buildings were destroyed for the sake of hosting the Joseon Industrial Exhibition in 1915. In 1926, the entire palace was put in the shadow of the building of the Governor-General of Joseon. The palace restoration project began in the 1990s, and the Governor-General of Joseon building was demolished in 1996. The areas around Hungnimun Gate, the Royal Living Quarters, Gyeongbokgung Palace, Taewonjin Hall, and Gyeongbokgung Gate were restored and stand to this day. Gyeongbokgung Gate is the main gate of Gyeongbokgung Palace. Its name Gyeonggwa means virtuous influence by the king, and moon is a suffix that denotes gate. Unlike other palaces' main gates, Gyeongbokgung Gate has a double-roofed pavilion over a high stone foundation, the way the gates of fortresses are built, boasting a magnificent aura. The gate consists of 3 arched openings. The king used the central arch, while the crown prince and officials entered through the openings on either side. The gate pavilion housed a bell, which announced the time of day. The original gate had been moved to the north of Gyeongbokgung Gate when the headquarters of the Japanese government general in Korea was built during Japanese colonial era. Bombed during the Korean War, the pavilion of the original gate was destroyed. Gyeongbokgung Gate was moved back to the palace's main gate in 1968 as a concrete structure, not the wooden structure as it used to be. The gate restored to its original shape and place as a wooden structure in 2010. Gyeongho means a joyous banquet, and ru is a suffix that denotes pavilion. It is built inside the pond in the western part of the palace's living quarters. It served as a venue for large-scale feasts for the king, court officials, and foreign envoys. It was designed as a royal garden for enjoying boat riding on the pond and appreciating the scenery of Inwangsan Mountain and the magnificent palace. It was just a small pavilion when Gyeongbokgung Palace was constructed. But in 1412, the pond was enlarged and a pavilion of the current size was built. It was repaired during King Seongjong and Gyeongsugun's reign, but was burned down during the Japanese invasions. Gyeongkoiru Pavilion was restored when Gyeongbokgung Palace was rebuilt in 1867. The pavilion's first floor consists of 48 high stone pillars, 24 round pillars, and 24 square pillars. The second floor was a banquet hall with the floor. On the hip rafter lies 11 decorative tiles in zodiac animal sign shapes, which is the most among Korea's buildings. Cross the crosswalk here. There are no traffic lights, so please cross carefully. Feel the happiness of your trip while looking at the scenery of an unfamiliar street. Cross the crosswalk here. Do you know about hanbok, Korea's traditional costume? Hanbok refers to traditional Korean attire. Koreans in the past used cloth, silk, hemp, brahmi, and other materials to make clothes tailored to the distinct 4 seasons of the Korean peninsula. A complete set of hanbok consists of jeogori, which covers the arms and the torso, a skirt or a pair of trousers, and durumagi, which serves as outerwear. With a snug fit and soft lines, the clothes give an elegant look overall. Cross the crosswalk and go straight across Gwanghwamun Square. What you see on the right is a statue of Admiral Yi Sun-sin. Yi Sun-sin was a famous general of Joseon. Korean people in the past tended to prefer simple, white clothes, for which they were often referred to as the white-clad people. However, they would wear more ostentatious clothes with elaborate colors and designs depending on the period, status, and occasion. The clothes mainly featured 5 colors: white, black, blue, red, and yellow, collectively called obangsek. Today, hanbok is more often worn for special occasions than as casual clothes, such as wedding ceremonies, children's first birthdays, and seasonal holidays, including the Lunar New Year's Day and Chuseok. Hanbok began to attract global attention with its charm and aesthetics as K-pop stars such as BTS and Blackpink showed off various styles inspired by the hanbok in their music videos. The interest in hanbok was further boosted by the popularity of Korean periodic dramas Kingdom and The King's Affection, released by global streaming video services. Young Koreans also rediscovered the appeal of hanbok by visiting tourist attractions, ancient palaces in Seoul, such as Gyeongbokgung Palace, Deoksugung Palace, Gyeongbokgung Palace, and Deoksugung Palace, the Hanok Village in Jeonju, and the Hwangnadan Street in Gyeongju. Wearing hanbok from rental stores has become one of the most popular tourism activities for Korean youths. What you see on the right is a statue of King Sejong. Sejong was the 4th king of the Joseon dynasty. He made many great accomplishments in the spheres of science, economy, defense, art, and culture. One of his greatest accomplishments was the creation of Hangul in 1443, an easy-to-learn, efficient, and scientific writing system. He is respected as one of the country's greatest kings among Koreans. We're almost there, so cheer up a little more. Gyeongbokgung Hall is the throne hall of the palace, where the king held a coronation ceremony, granted audiences to his officials, met foreign envoys, and presided over large official functions. Gyeongbokgung means to work diligently and perform a wise ruling, and Gyeon is a suffix that denotes hall. The hall is the largest and most formal hall in Gyeongbokgung Palace. The two-story edifice stands on a two-tier platform, reached by stone steps. The building has single, open-floor internal structure. The front yard, or the royal court, of Gyeongbokgung Hall is covered with wide and thin stones like any other palace, and 3 paths are laid in the center to demonstrate the palace's dignity. The courtyard also has stone posts that dictate state officials' positions by their ranks. There are sculptures of the guardians of the 4 cardinal directions, 12 zodiac signs, and 28 constellation signs at the corners of the foundation and on the banisters around the stairs. The interior floor consists of large square blocks, with the throne placed in the middle of the north side. Behind the throne is a wall screen painted with the sun, moon, and a 5-peak mountain, which symbolize royal authority. A pair of sculpted dragons decorates the ceiling. The gate, Gyeongbokgung, is located south of the Gyeongbokgung Hall and is surrounded by a colonnade. Gyeongbokgung, Sejong, Sejong, Jungjong, and Seonjo were crowned king at Gyeongbokgung Hall, and Danjong, Songjong, and Myeongjong were crowned king at Gyeongbokgung Gate. Korea is an attractive travel destination where Eastern culture and modernization coexist in harmony, and it is a destination that many people dream of. Cross the crosswalk here. Do you know about K-food? K-food has been taking the world by storm with its superb taste and benefits to health. The World Health Organization described Hansik as a superb culinary model with nutritional balance, with many researchers reporting that Hansik prevents obesity and cancer. Is this your first trip to Korea? I'm sure you'll be satisfied with Korea's various charms. We finally arrived at Gyeongbokgung Palace. I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip. See you in the next video. See ya!